Hey, I'm Baran, the solo developer behind NoCheckout, my co-op horror game building Godot engine. Welcome to my devlog. This is a series where I documented the development process. In the last video, I talked about item synchronization. Since then, a lot has changed. So instead of breaking everything into the separate parts, I have decided to wrap it all into the one big episode, because the game has finally reached a truly playable state. Here is what I will cover. NPCs can now deal real damage and knock players down. Players can use items on each other and drop them on ground. Rooms now have actual doors. If you are into indie games that push the limits of Godot engine, consider subscribing. Your support makes this journey more visible and more sustainable. Let's dive in. Now we are in the coolest section of my devlog. Requests coming from you. This section exists because of you. Your ideas and questions in the comments shape what I add here. If you have got an idea for the game, don't hesitate to share it. Your suggestions might even show up in the next devlog series. Let's look at the first request.
Hi Baran, can you make a demo where objects spawn like a waterfall?
Say no more, Maurice!
Let's look at the second request.
Hi, Baran. Please share the next time more about the source code. Like to see the spaghetti.
Say no more, Maurice!
Thanks to Maurice for comments, which gave me the idea of this new section, which is currently my favorite. In earlier versions of NoCheckout, NPCs would play attack animations, but they didn't actually hurt you. Let's change it. Now they are a real threat. In this section I will break down what I added to two core NPCs, Faded and Siren. Faded is no longer just a spooky background actor, it attacks for real. I have added Area 3D based hitboxes to different parts of its body, like the head and torso. These only become active during the specific frames of the attack animation. The hit logic is triggered using FSM timing or signals from the animation player. Damage is calculating through the owner NPC's reference. If a player's health reaches to 0, they enter a knockdown state and needed a teammate to review them. This system makes Faded not just creepy, but also dangerous. Siren is stationary, sun-sensitive NPCs. The biggest update, it now emits a damaging fire element, and that fire doesn't discriminate. It affects players and other NPCs too. That means players can strategically lure elements into Siren's area of effect. This change makes Sirens both threat and potential tool. Players can now manipulate the environment to make enemies turn on each other. Together, these changes make NPCs in NoCheckout more than just decorations. They are active strategical threats. It is not just about managing your own inventory anymore. In NoCheckout, players can now interact directly with each other. This section covers how item usage, dropping and reviving works. Players can now drop the items they are carrying, especially when the inventory space is tight. This opens the door to more teamwork. For the item usage and sharing, you can use an item on yourself or on a teammate nearby. For example, medpacks or adrenaline shots can be used on others. One heals, the other boosts speed temporarily. This encourages the cooperation. For the reviving knocked players, when a player's health hits 0, they enter a knockdown state. Another player can walk up and revive them using the right item. This isn't just an animation. The review logic is fully integrated with the item and FSM systems. For the camera integration, I have synchronized the player camera with the animated character model. When a player gets knocked down, the camera follows the fall animation, making the movements feel more visceral and immersive. Previously, rooms had open gaps. Players and NPCs could just walk right in. Now, those entries are defined with actual doors. I have made doors modular and managed their open-close logic through the FSM. Interacting with a door triggers the animation. No item is needed yet. Later on, I plan to support key-based or item-triggered versions too. The doors are fully compatible with the navigation mesh system. Even when closed, now mesh remains intact. That means NPCs still pathfind correctly without breaking. This update turns rooms from mere visuals into functional, navigable game space. If you made it this far, first of all I would like to thank you guys. I now have a base system that's expandable and scalable, like modular rooms, damage dealing NPCs, interactive items, synchronized animations, and more and more. But from here on, it's about the design, and it's finally time to build an hotel nobody would like to stay in. In the next video, I am moving into a lobby design, which consists architecture, atmosphere, and staging. If you'd like to support the project, hit the like and consider subscribing. Small gestures like this make a big difference in keeping this progress sustainable. See you in the next time.
Moving on till I get it all. And we all got dreams, we all want things. But what you gonna do for it? How you gonna move for it? What you gonna be? And do you believe you can do anything? But what you gonna do for it? How you gonna move for it? What you gonna be?